All right, yo. Episode 25. Off the clocks.
I'm breathing mad heavy. I feel it.
All right, guys, everybody. To let y'all know real quick. All right, yo. I'm fucking dead. Oh, I don't have to hold my mic today. I feel fucking good.
Yeah, me too.
No.
All right, guys. Wow, it's me and Brian again.
Yo,
It's been a while.
Episode 1. 25 episodes later. Just the two of us today.
Last episode was supposed to be me and Brian, but we have two fucking goofballs.
Yeah, but we got some really good tea, yo. We got some really good tea.
Shout out to Ty in the back. Ty's in the back.
Shout out to Ty.
And shout out to Dame. Yo, Dame was very good. We're still trying to find out what happened in that truck.
Yeah, facts. We're still trying to find out what happened in that truck.
Hashtag what happened in Dame's truck.
And everybody was pitching in into what they thought on Damon's situation last time, but great episode. But we're gonna move past that though.
So this is for the audience. What do you guys think about having that his boy on for a future EP to get his side of the story? Let us know.
That's crazy.
Let us know.
For sure.
I need the tea.
Yeah, for real though. All right, guys. So, by the way, you already know what it is, man. 25 weeks in. And today's just going to be me and Iz, like we mentioned earlier. Today's title of the episode is Relationships and Bonds.
Relationship and Bond.
So, do you want to say why you kind of had that title in?
I don't know if you guys know, but I got baptized yesterday.
Yeah, that's another thing. Obviously, y'all going to see the intro, but I give a little intro, and I let my people know, my boy got baptized yesterday. Super big milestone for my boy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I feel like he's changing for the good and just trying to become a better person. You know what I mean? I feel like at the end of the day, as long as you have good intention to become a better person, like only good could happen. You know what I mean? So
Ty, that's not that light's not in the way of the
Nah, he's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure because I want to make sure you get you.
And you know what? I'm just I'm proud of him because he's definitely has changed since I've met him about 2.5 years ago. We've been friends for like 2.5 years, right?
We're pushing 3 this. So.
Yeah, so we've been friends for 2.5 years, and I'm super proud of the person he's been, and I've also have witnessed how he's changed. Let's say in the mental aspect, spiritual aspect, and just the maturity level. I feel like you very much matured, and you're not very much closed-minded as you used to be. You know what I mean? So I'm super proud of you for that sense, and I'm super proud for you to get baptized and follow the steps of God and. I'm excited to see where you go with all those things, And at the end of the day, I feel like that's just going to be a domino effect to things that is going to affect your other things with life. Maybe your career-wise, maybe with the podcast, maybe with your relationships. And, so in those things, super proud of you. And I'm glad to see that 2024 is starting off on the right note, you know what I mean? And other things, obviously, like you got the car as well, your job and everything, so... Super happy for you, and it's crazy because you already know what it's been like before with all our conversations and everything we've talked about and we've been through. I feel like we've only known each other for 2.5 years, but we spent a lot of time together, so we've got to see each other's like low moments and then high moments, and we've always fucking had like those moments to just kind of realize and be like, yo, like kind of analyze and be like, yo, how could I go about this better, this and that. So, super proud of you.
Yeah, to add on to that, it's crazy because, like you just said, we've known each other for 2.5 years and we've been through, like, a lot, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we've seen each other, like, ups and downs. We done had those deep car conversations. Yeah. You motivated me in many ways.
Yeah, and vice versa, for sure.
And I'll be real with you. Like, you're the main reason why that I've decided to make those steps today. You know what I mean? Like, the church, the car, the wanting, a relationship, the... learning the vocabulary.
100%.
Not being less of a retard.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Being less of a retard.
Yeah.
And I think you too, brother, for sure, 110%. And I feel like the audience was waiting for this one-on-one conversation with us after 25 episodes. Since the first episode, the first episode was definitely a banger. I appreciate you guys, and again, thank you guys for.
Yeah, big shout out to all the people that make us keep going. Because if shit wasn't rolling, we wouldn't be, continuing with these things.
Yeah, but like I said with the Tone episode, only a small percentage of people who start podcasts don't make it past what was it, like 10, 15 episodes?
Yeah, 15 episodes. I think.
And me and Brian are one of the high percentages now that passed that, and
cool. And the good thing too is we've made progression in every episode. We're progressing, maybe with views, maybe with followers, maybe with analytics and stuff like that. Like this isn't like a thing where we're just like fucking around or whatever. We're actually trying to like become a big name podcast, and we always show love to all the people that show love to us when they see us in public or whatever the case may be. Not saying we're public figures in that sense, but in a sense of if you guys recognize us, we show the love and recognize you guys back. You know what I mean? So big shout out to all the people I've seen. Numerous people that've come up and been like, yo, like I love what you got going on, this and that. Big shout out to, I think I said somebody at Chipotle the other day that gave me a little appreciation on the podcast and stuff like that. His name was like Tyler at Chipotle. So big shout out to you for that. You know what I mean? Thank you for recognition and stuff like that. And like I said, love back. You know what it is.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler. It's actually a family friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he just started Chipotle.
Oh, word? Okay.
Shout out to
Cool
Tyler.
people.
I hope you're, God bless you and your daughter, man, for sure.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to you, bro. Hope you hear this pod.
Thanks.
So, yeah, I got baptized yesterday. And, I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was like I am now. I was fucking nervous. Yeah. And never in a million years, and Ty's in the back probably could agree with me. Never in a million years I would have thought I'd be in that position. 110%.
Yeah. What was your like internal feeling on all that stuff?
It was anxiety, like, but like a good anxiety, like, all right, like a nervous, like I'm ready, and I felt like all that negative energy was like boiled up like right.
Did everyone go? Like your parents?
My mom and dad was there. My sister,
Do they go too or no to church?
They don't.
They don't? That's what's up that they went though.
They don't. And I'm happy that they went. Thank you guys for going, so they see what I actually
supporting you and stuff like that.
Exactly.
For your changes and what you're doing.
My dad's not a big, he's religious, but he's not like a big church guy. So, and he's more like enclosed with himself and very antisocial. So he was just there, but I'm happy that he was there for me.
100%.
That's what mattered the most is. And honestly, I was hoping my dad would go because I didn't think he was gonna go, and I wanted my dad there more than anybody else.
For real.
Honestly. And he was there, and I'm glad he was, and he sat there and kept intact and just waited. It was a long service.
For real.
We was there. We got there at 7 a.m. until 9, 10 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah. So thank you, Pop, for being there, 110%. Obviously, my mom being sentimental, she crying, whole 9 yards. Shout out to Dee Shramada. She wasn't her plan.
Yeah, shout out to Dee Shramada.
Her plan wasn't to get baptized that day, but they allowed people to get up off their seats and go get baptized because they had clothes laid out and a whole 9 yards. And shout out to Vox Church as well for allowing that. She got up and got baptized with me.
Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. Everybody.
Oh, that's what's up.
A few people got up, and so we went. I think, I'm not sure. We went from 45 to 60 people that night getting baptized.
Really?
Just from the service alone.
Hell yeah, that's pretty dope.
And it was exciting. It was very, very exciting.
You don't need to I'm not saying credentials, but do you have to do certain following steps before you get baptized or no? You know what I mean? Like, what if you
No, so things about Vox Church, they allow anybody in.
Yeah.
Anyone. So when I started, obviously Raul, again, thank you to Raul and Key. They've been hassling me for years. Let's go to church, go to church, go to church. I'm like, it's not for me. Like, I believe in God and I pray, but this was my mindset. What's the meaning of church?
Yeah.
And I want you to answer that. What's the meaning of church to you?
I think church is like a sanctuary, the home of, God, in a sense of where you go and you can either say your prayers, give repentment, be grateful and give thanks to all the things that you receive and you don't receive, you know what I mean? Because quick thing, I feel like a lot of people in today's day and age and just in general only want to see God when bad things are happening, you know what I mean? So in that sense, I feel like things should start being changed in that sense, start appreciating God and the steps he has for you, even in the bad times and the good times, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people just tend to just go when things are going bad. How many times do we see people go to church when they just lost their house or when they just lost their job or when they don't got money or you just finished getting a sickness or illness, you know what I mean? And to be frank, and not to put you on the spot, but why did you end up going to church? Because of your situation, because you got robbed and pistol whipped and smacked.
You're
and
not
then
wrong.
piped.
You're not wrong. He's 110% right. And do you think that's a bad thing for me to start church like that?
No, I don't think so. I feel like it's an awakening. Also, by the way, I think in that sense, a lot of things are just very much. You start to realize more of. You start to become more grateful for life itself when you have scenarios like that happen. And sometimes it's near-death experiences, you know what I mean, that occur for you to have to go realize, which is not bad, though. I feel like, who the fuck is coming in here? Oh, hell no.
Killer B. Oh, and Jazz. Killer B and Jazz.
A little quick.
You want the rest of this? Or not the rest of it, but.
Oh, hell no. No, leave it. All right. No, you're good.
Oh, damn, we don't got seats for them. I'm sorry. He's not going to catch?
Just let his girl sit there.
Jazz, you can sit there if you want. Just catch the vibe, because we're going to have you guys on one day.
Yeah, I'm dead.
We're going to have you guys on one day. Oh, Jazz, this is Brian.
Yo, Brian, nice to meet you.
Take your shoes off, please. We mop this fucking floor, dude.
In the whole beginning. Nah, that's fine.
Take your shoes off, please. We mop this floor, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I know, because the beginning, bro.
It's the beginning. It's
the beginning of it.
My bad.
Yo.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yo, this whole episode, all right. Yeah. Just go.
Ty, they good?
Yeah. Just go now.
All right, go ahead. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Pretend
they're not here.
So where was I?
You was because you said the only reason why I started.
Oh yeah, you started going.
I got robbed, whatever.
Yeah. Yo, you didn't hear the ending of that, what I said?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to hear it on the episode. All right, so then, like I said, so I feel like a lot of people, go for just reasons when it's, when it's bad. But just to be completely honest, like that's what happened in your scenario, you know what I mean? And that's a lot of people's scenario. And it's not always good if you just feel like you start to feel like more healed, or you start to, diminish that trauma and stuff like that, and then you stop going, you know what I mean? Hopefully that's not the case, hopefully you do continue to go. You just got baptized, so I hope you take that serious in the sense of, having that enrichment into your own life with that stuff,
Nah, and my question is...
Did you take 3 shots, by the way, before you went? No.
Yo,
Izzy took 3 shots, by the way, before he went. What do you guys think about that? I'm exposing cuz right now.
Listen. He's exposing me. Yeah. My mom and pops was like, congratulations, let's take a shot. So one shot turned into 3.
Oh, hell no.
And but I was sober. I was sober as fuck. Because once I parked, I sat there for a little bit. Honestly.
To sober up?
No, I parked and decided like, yo, like, I'm nervous. And that nervousness like killed it away. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm about to get baptized in front of like a whole like church right now, like
no, for sure.
I didn't even know what to feel that night. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like I was a bunch of mixed emotions, dude.
I hear you. I feel like it's dope.
And I was nervous. I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Like,
no, okay. I hear you.
Like,
nah, for sure. Nah, that's
what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
But to go back to your conversation, do you think that's wrong?
I don't think it's wrong, because at the end of the day, as long as you're going, you know what I mean. It may not be exactly for the right intention at first, because like I said, you're going because of you got pistol whipped and piped and this and that. I'm playing. Nah, but it's because you went for those reasons, you know what I mean, that it was kind of your rude awakening, you know what I mean? Because let's say if that scenario didn't happen, you probably wouldn't have gone, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, so you're right, 110%, you're right. And but the thing is, in a sense, I'm happy it happened, because now I want to have that relationship with God. You know
yeah.
Because so my thought process was like, wow, this really happened to me in my own home. Imagine if I had 3 guns on me, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine if any of those guns would have popped off.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if I had my gun on me. It would have been a straight shootout. You feel me? Like I would have got hit. They would have got. So it was like more of a. It definitely woke me up in a sense where like. And I was talking to Tyler before the podcast. I've been thinking about death a lot lately.
Like dying, like you want to end it?
It's no suicide, but more of a, what if I go tomorrow type shit.
The bro wants to kill him.
You know what I mean? Like no suicidal shit. Like what if I was to go? Like I said, you could wake up tomorrow. And,
if he was to die? Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I think about that. You know what's like? It's kind of crazy. I don't know what's the statistic, but it's like 25% of people like. If I'm not wrong, I might be jacking the shit out of this, but like die from a car crash. Die from a car crash.
25%.
Yeah.
That might be. Let's look that up.
That might be
that up real quick.
But let us know. Let us know. But yeah, stuff like that. Nah, I hear you, but I don't know. You can't be afraid of death, bro. I feel like.
No, it's not that I was afraid. It was more of what I will leave behind.
What would you leave behind?
Everything. Podcast, you guys, family. Like I have a lot to lose, bro, and I don't want to lose that. But then I was talking again. I was like, what if it's not just me that was scared of? It was my death. It was more like somebody close to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
How may be affected?
Yeah. This nigga.
1 in 93 what? Percent?
Wait. What's the percentage?
What's the percent of car crash? Okay, what is the percent of car crashes on the day?
What's the percentage of car
crashes in a year?
Car crashes in a year. Like, the percentage. Don't do a male and female
just put percentage of car crashes. That's it.
I got your Poland. Can I get a bite?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Can I get a bite real quick on the pod?
But
shout out to being Jazz Day here today.
So in that sense, like I mentioned, so what? So you're afraid of dying and leaving whatever back? What do you mean?
No,
like,
I'm not afraid of dying, bro.
Oh, you're afraid of just whatever you might leave behind.
No, it's not that. Yes, exactly. But
okay,
it was not that I was afraid of dying. It's more of a what if.
Yeah,
and I have no relationship with God.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm fucking so smart.
Yeah.
I said 25%.
No. Oh, right? you said 20.
I said 25%.
Shout out to
I learned that shit I learned that shit like 5 years ago. I still remember.
So it was more of a, like I said, like what I'll leave behind.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay,
and,
that's understandable though.
And again, like it wasn't like I'm afraid. It was more of a like what if? And I sat there and like always like you remember when I text you like bro, like, I've been thinking real negative lately.
Yeah, this is like the other day, no?
Literally like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And that's been happening since I got sick from the flu. Ever since then.
Yeah, because you have mad health defects.
Even before that though.
Like asthma, flu, like
that shit put me on my ass, bro. Thank God for me being here
today. Bro was in a wheelchair in an oxygen tank like last week at the hospital.
You're not wrong. But yeah, so like even from that experience.
So we ready, obviously conversating in that sense. I want to ask you, what are some things you're gonna try to change? You know what I mean? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop some certain things? Or are there certain things you want to change? Let's get into the nitty gritty because I don't want to be boring.
So
we get it. You got baptized. Now what's gonna happen?
I got baptized. And
so what's gonna start changing? You know what I mean?
I don't know yet. Poof. I don't know yet. But one thing I do want to like start like changing is
Say it, keep it on it, because people want to hear. We don't want to yawn right now.
I'm gonna be a lot more picky with who I give my energy to, which is one.
Okay.
I feel like I was giving my energy to a lot of
boys or girls.
Yo, Tone's not here.
Yeah, I know Tone is not here. True.
It's Tone gay. To females, obviously. Okay. I'm definitely gonna minimize that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like again, like I believe in soul ties, and I actually had Brandon was there too. We spoke with me, Brandon and Raul was talking about soul ties and how like what was they saying, like when you have soul ties with people after you have sex, it's like when I'm trying to find a relationship, I'm still gonna have that soul tie with that female. So like
I think in a sense you bring that energy.
Yeah, so I'm bringing like different type of energies to that one female I'm trying to have a relationship with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not good.
So I'm definitely want to minimize that as well. Another thing is I want to wake up and not pick up my phone in the morning.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to wake up and pray. I want to leave my phone there, turn my alarm off, obviously.
Yeah.
And I want to sit there and just like pray. Thank God for waking me up today. Let's have a positive day. This and the third. You know what I mean? Like,
are you gonna reduce on drinking?
Yes, I do want to, and even though we're drinking right now.
Yo, my boy got baptized and then he already drinking today. Yo, guys, come on.
I was like, yo, auntie,
come on.
I'm like, yo, I asked Key like,
can't pick up.
All right, so like after I got baptized, like, what should I stop drinking? Like, actually, should I stop drinking? She's like, no, it's whatever God tells you to do. I'm like, he told me to slow down.
I definitely don't think you should drink as much as you do. I'm from my own perspective.
Nah, I definitely.
I feel like you should only do it when it's like okay, like not special occasions, but let's say you go out for dinner.
You know what it was, bro? Because we was going out every fucking weekend, so I was always like, I was getting drunk and then buying shots. Yeah. So I'm like, popping shit back. I think that was my. Yeah,
but what? Do you have like an itch to drink or what?
No, not at all, bro.
I feel like you drink
Mind
a lot.
Business.
Nah,
you back.
So not because I do feel like you do drink a lot. Like you need a drink to have fun, and that's not good.
I'm chilling right now.
You're drinking right now.
I'm having fun, but I'm not twerking. You know what I mean?
No, but you know what I mean, though, in the sense to feel what more calm, this and that. Like it might be to feel more calm and to feel more
open up more.
Okay, then why are you using that as a mechanism to?
Because like I'm so closed in. Y'all laughing?
I'm like anxiety.
I'm so closed in.
Nah, but you know what I mean. I feel like you can't use that stuff as like as a mechanism to like
but
detach yourself from certain things.
Right now. Like
I'm not saying you're drunk, but in the sense of you using that as a stigma to be like, okay, this is gonna help me feel like less anxiety or to feel more calm or be more open. Like, bro, you're not gonna always have that option. You know what I mean? So it's like what? So what? One day when you're out somewhere about to have, let's say we have a podcast out in somewhere and it's like 9 p.m. You're like
3 shots before.
No, but it's like you start itching because we're like, where the packing? Where the, you know, some,
right,
some bullshit.
He's out of pocket because it's not like that.
Because it's like that. It happened. But as it happened, you're like, yo, packing's about to close in 20 minutes.
For sure. Nah, he's not wrong. Like I just feel like everybody like that. Yo, package about to close. Like let's go grab a bottle real quick type shit. So last minute shit, but. Yo,
oh hell, no. But in that sense, you know what I mean. I feel like that would be helpful too. You know what I mean, for yourself.
I definitely.
For the long term, because at the end of the day, bro, alcohol doesn't help you like that. You know what I mean?
No, especially with my health. I wake up like.
Especially with your health. And there's other statistics. Cause I was listening one time to Huberman Labs, a podcast that I listen to sometimes, and they talked about the effects of drinking and like on your actual. Yo, these motherfuckers are slow. But in the sense of how that deters your mental capacity on certain things and this and that. Like just in your mental, the way your mechanisms are in your brain, in the sense of how you think.
That's with weed though.
No, it happens with liquor too, bro.
Oh, like I know when you get drunk and like don't drink.
Because when liquor liquor starts deteriorating, like certain things that end up. That's the same way why you think everything's so slow when you're fucking driving and this and that, or move and you feel numb and your face, because there's certain things that affects on your. I don't know if it's your pineal gland or where in your brain, but it's somewhere in your brain that starts. I learned in anatomy last semester. Dude. But it's in that sense where things.
He's a doctor.
Nah, hell no. But it's in that sense, you know what I mean, where things like that get affected, and that in the long term start screwing things over. You know what I mean? So outside of that, so what you just said, reducing the people you talk to, girls you talk to.
It's not only just girls. It's more family, friends as well. Like I feel like I give my energy to not everybody, but more. I gotta be more picky with who I give my energy to.
Understand.
And I definitely want to get closer with family, especially my family.
Okay.
But that's gonna be hard because it's my household.
Yeah.
Very hard. Very hard.
I hear you.
And I feel like with like my household is like we're so like in our own little world.
Yeah.
And me trying to. There's been times where I try to get them together, but it's like it doesn't happen.
Really? Okay. I hear you.
Kudos to Brandon for getting your family together, because like I try to do that, bro. With my family, it's not happening. It's hard. It's very, very hard. Especially we have a family that like don't like to get together in a sense. Yeah. Again, I guess we all love each other for sure. Like we show love no matter what. But it's more like we had a bro. And you see my crib. We have a whole fucking like Godfather table in my house for dinner. Yeah. And we have not once sat down as a family and ate as a family. On that table.
I feel like that happens a lot though. I feel like especially in today's day and age, everybody's schedule is different. This and that.
But I don't want that. I want to
that's
be
not
a
good.
family. I want to, you know what I mean. But it's hard.
You guys have to prioritize it.
And how would you prioritize that shit? 'Cause it's hard.
In my sense, we don't do it as much. It's just in certain scenarios. Like more so, it would happen on a weekend if my parents are with me, and then we'll eat something if we happen to just order food or grab food or cook or whatever the case may be. But throughout the weekdays, none of that shit happens because I have work from, let's say, 7 to 3:30 or 6 to 2:30, and then I'm leaving and then going to school, and then I have college from fucking 5 to 10 p.m. You know what I mean? Like, when do you really have time? I come home and I go to sleep.
But I feel like now you're just using that as like your routine as an excuse to not be with.
No, because it's not feasible. Regardless, when would I have time to eat? Wake up my parents at 11 p.m. to be like, let's eat, guys. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do that shit. So but that's when I say weekends come into play, where it's like that's where a possibility of me, getting together and
love like
eating.
Every Sunday, like dinner with the family type shit.
I feel like that could be more. So,
not only just my family, to like the whole family. You know
I feel like people need stuff like that. Because I don't feel like you're very family oriented, right?
No, we are.
No,
yeah, we are.
But like, let's say yours,
my family,
your family, no. You guys aren't, right?
No.
And you guys aren't really like
walk by my dad.
Emotional, right? Oh hell no! But you guys aren't like really emotional either, right?
No, we're not.
Like you're not the type to hug your dad, right? Yeah, I hear you.
Nor my mom, but my mom's very emotional.
Yeah,
very, very emotional.
Yeah, she showed you love, but like your dad more is like chill back, laid back.
My dad's more like, why are you crying?
Oh, okay.
That's my dad. It's just how he grew up, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's hard to change that, especially at his age. It's like, it's hard.
No, I hear you.
And then, like, who am I to like tell my dad like, yo, like, comfort your wife, comfort your wife, dude. Like, you can't. There's times where I want to get him like, yo, like, she's crying, dude. Like, and it's hard for me to do it to my mom because like it feels so awkward.
Yeah, wow.
Mad weird, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. There's something like, mom, like, why you crying? Like,
yeah, no.
I'm like. What I do?
You start recording.
Mom's crying
off the clock. Why are you crying, Mom?
Oh, hell and no. It's hard, but I want to change that. I want to be more like. Honestly, to be real with you, bro, I'm gonna show my mom before I show everybody else in the crib. That I'm gonna show my mom that I'm going to. Yep, I'm gonna.
I feel like that's good though.
I'm gonna give my mom the energy before I give my dad, my brother, my sister. I'm giving my mom the energy 110%. Because I feel like she never had a man in her life that gave her that type of energy, and I feel like she deserves that. Damn, for sure. She deserves that, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. She deserves that shit. She's a hardworking woman. She busts her ass every day. And the thing is, I see it, but I don't act on it. Cause it's hard for me.
Okay.
I never be like, yo, mom, like you're doing great. Like, honestly, you're a great woman. I hope she hears this. I'm gonna tell her watch this shit.
Episode. Yeah.
She usually watches them, but I'm gonna tell her, bro. Honestly, and like I said, and me getting baptized want me to change all that shit, bro. Like, this just really opened me up.
Nah, that's good though.
I felt good. I had, and again, like I had like so much. That's my mom calling me now.
Oh hell no.
Let's see what you gotta say.
Speaking of,
hello.
Yes. So I just noticed somebody on your podcast that I think I know him. Is his name Jose?
Oh hell nah.
Yo, mom, we're filming right now. You're on speaker.
Oh my god.
Say hi.
Oh hell no.
We were just talking about you.
What?
Yeah.
I know him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, mom is cheating.
Jose? Who's Jose?
Mom's cheating.
Mom
cheating.
Army guy. His name's not Jose. His name's what was his name?
Tony.
Tony.
Oh, so Izzy's mom cheating.
You gotta hear the pod.
Izzy's mom and Tony.
Bye. Send it to me.
Bye.
This is brand new.
Who the fuck is Jose?
Just take it, bro. Just come over here. Yeah, I'm fucking done. So your mom's talking to Tone? That's why he didn't tell you last time who he's talking
gay,
to.
Mom. Tone's gay.
Yeah. Damn. Your mom's talking to Tone.
Yo, get so he got worse. It's crazy.
Yo, what the hell? Damn, the people know about Tone. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Tone got a lot. Yo, shout out to Tone, man. He was great, dude. We gotta get you on again in like 2 years.
Yeah, I'm fucking done. Nah,
but yeah, bro, for sure. That's how I'm thinking right now. But to be real with you, honestly, I went home that night and I felt like the same person.
Yeah?
Yeah, I felt the same.
In a bad way?
I just wanted to change, like, mentally and how I think, how I see things.
Yeah.
So I feel like physically I'm there. Not there, but, like,
physically,
I have it down packed, like, my physical appearance. Like, the gym. I've been going to the gym for 4 years. We've been going to the gym for 4 years now, so it's like, what can God do for me at that point? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a bad perspective. Because I feel like I feel like the physical appearance has nothing to do with how better your life.
No, it's not even that. I mean, obviously, I want to look good. You know what I mean? Like, if I was fucking fat and a pig, I'm like, I hate myself. So I don't have that mindset. Like, I hate
but at that point,
body.
what is it for the validation aspect of things?
No validation. No, it's just for my own validation. Like, I look good. Like, all right, I want to look good.
So then, let's get out of that perspective. Whatever.
Emotionally and mentally.
So mentally, you feel like you're down bad.
Of course, 110%.
And because
I could think about it. Did
that's my actual question.
Did you see my story on that stage? Did you see my story on what I said on that stage?
Yeah, you said you wanted to be a changed man because
You're fucking wrong.
I did watch it, but
my specific words. I said it to Tyler.
When the bro skipped the story mad quick and then just liked it and acted like he was.
My words were.
Yo, we're gonna post, by the way, the video of you coming out the water.
No, it's gonna be a thumbnail too.
Yeah, bro came out the water like Undertaker.
No, I wasn't Undertaker, but I waited a second and put my arms up. My exact.
Yeah, he goes, "Yo, y'all recording? Y'all recording? Oh hell no! Nah, you're bugging.
It was definitely a dope experience for sure. But my exact words were damn. What he asked me a question. I'm like, all right. I believe my answer was relationship and bond, and I said like a lot of these guys said today. I came from a dark past, physically and mentally and emotionally, and so I'm here today to leave my old self under that water and rise a new man. So that was my goal.
Okay.
To leave my past.
And you feel like you didn't do that though.
And yes, I feel like I didn't do that. I'll be real with you.
Okay, so let's actually get into some like gritty things. What do you think is making you feel so like this? You know what I mean? Like, is it you being alone, not in a relationship? Is it career wise? You're not somewhere you want to be. Like, I'm gonna be your therapist right now. I actually want to like know about this. Like, what makes you sad? Is it that your parents?
What makes me sad? I never said I was sad.
Not sad, but in a sense, you said you're mentally going down. What would it be?
Yeah, for sure.
So in a sense, that kind of correlates with being sad too. Because you're not happy, bro. If you're fucking
I'm not downplaying getting bad. I feel
no. I'm not saying you're downplaying getting bad. I'm saying just previous things that's going on.
I feel like it's because like I know I feel like because I knew I was getting baptized, I feel like God was like more like feeding all that into me. You know what I mean? Because after I got baptized, I'm like, all right, like where did all that feeling go? Like I don't feel like that anymore. I woke up today positive as fuck. I'm like, when do I ever feel like this?
So
ever.
Okay, so you don't, but I thought you said you were still feeling mentally down and this and that. Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Of course,
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, where is these things coming from? You know what I mean? Like, is it? You know what I mean, it may be your family stuff. Is it maybe like your career? It may be like what's the center focus of all this?
It's just more feeling stagnant.
Just with life, like what do you like?
Life
what
in general, bro? And
like just financially?
I feel alone. I feel stagnant. No, I'm good.
Feeling alone
for sure. Feel alone, feel stagnant. You know, obviously, I would love my feelings to be a lot closer. So it's a lot of things that come into play with that. You know what I'm saying? But again, like when you get baptized, is what your thoughts and whatever you want to change is not going to come like that.
Of course not.
So I know there's going to take some time, but it's only going to get harder for me because now I got to face those fears. I got to face those negative energies. I got to face my mom, face my dad, face my brothers, my sisters. I got to face you guys, and you get what I'm saying. So now I got to step up as a man. More, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know, like, it's going to be hard. It definitely is going to be hard, and especially with, like, mental-wise. I got to communicate more. I got to this, that, and third. So it's more of a how, though. Like, where's my next step? That's what I'm fearing now. Like, where's my next step? Like, where who do I start with? My family, my friends, work? You know what I mean? Like podcasts. Like who do I put first at this point?
Obviously your family at that point, because that's the environment you live in. You know what I mean? So you have to start at your home and then seek your way out. You know,
and I want to read you something too, because one of my good friends sent me.
Oh,
this.
Come on! I'm just kidding. Come on, bro.
Damn, yo, you mad late, yo. Honestly, you sit on the fucking floor.
Nah, just sit right here. Sit right next to me, bro. Let him sit right next to me at this point. It don't even matter.
Yo, you can sit. Yo, he's good if he sits right here, like on my lap. Just sit.
Sit next to me. Sit next to me. No, your mic right here, bro.
Just look stupid in the fucking pod.
Just look stupid. So Izzy's talking about his baptism. Yo, we need to spice things up.
Yeah.
Who'd you fuck after? Who'd you do?
Yeah. I went home, bro.
Yeah.
I went home.
Did you really though? Say you went home without smiling.
I went home.
You sure?
Like I'm dead ass. I wanted to go out, but I went home. I went home.
Yeah.
I promise you I went home. I'm gonna read you this message. Hopefully it's still up here. Hold on, give me a second, guys.
Yo, bro, right here. No, seriously. Sit next to me.
Are you guys recording?
Yeah, but this is good, bro. Trust me.
Show your fucking non-beard.
Nah, bro. Just take off your shoes. Yo, how long has it been recording for?
32
minutes. Yeah. Damn, I feel like what else
was
there to talk about, bro?
I'm gonna read you something.
Okay.
So
no, in the sense of like to dispute out, you know what I mean? Into
we can start with because Ty had a question. We was talking about Ty too and how he wanted to start, so I want to get into that.
Bro, better be a pastor.
I want to pay this fool. All right, so what a good friend slid up and said, all right, this is exact words. Beautiful. ... He said, may God continue guiding you in this new chapter. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you and your heart and stone and give you a heart of flesh. Sorry. I'm going to read that because I sounded stupid. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. And I don't know what that means, but it hit me in a sense. I'm like, all right, like, so what?
Bro goes, let me screenshot this and post it.
What I got from that was like, once I got baptized, God left me my old self under the water, and like He gave me a new flesh. You know what I mean? My old flesh, and then gave me a new one once I rise. So that's what I got from that.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, that makes sense. So I read it like 4 times when I read it. I'm like, because the thing is, like, I just started going to church. Like, I don't know all this Bible talk, so I'm getting used to all this, like the community, the church, going to church every Sunday. So it's hard, bro. It's hard because I'm not. When you go to church, you're surrounded by so much positivity.
Yeah. Do you see yourself now that your environment getting a church girlfriend?
What kind of fucking question is
because
that?
you said earlier that the things that like with your family and then being alone, you know what I mean, in that sense. And then obviously other things that are all combined together. It's an actual question.
Do I want a church girlfriend?
Yeah, like do you feel like you'll end up having a church girlfriend?
If you think
like would that be okay with you? Would that like
a church girlfriend?
Yeah. Or do you feel like
that's
too much?
Right now, no, because I feel like if I was to have a church girlfriend, they would have known more than me, and I'd be like, all right, I look stupid at this point.
Oh, really?
Because like,
see, this is an interesting take. I want to hear this.
So it's like more of a like, what if she's more religious than me? I'm just like, I don't know how to take that. So
like, yo, we can't.
Think about it. Think about it. I've been going to gym for 4 years, so I wouldn't know. I've been going to gym for 4 years, so I wouldn't know how to.
That's
connect,
like you trying to
connect with a
girl that's been going for 20 years or some shit.
Yeah, so I would connect more with a girl that's been going to gym like either the same or more than me than a girl that go to church more than me less. You know what I mean? So it was like it's weird. Bro.
I think it's vice versa. Like if you didn't go to the gym as much and you were trying to talk to a girl that went to the gym like a lot, like you know what I mean? Like if you were in your second week of the gym. And you started talking to a girl that was 10 years in. That would be the...
That's why we have Brian here.
That would be the reasoning why you would feel like intimidated in a sense, right?
Exactly. So I feel intimidated. I feel intimidated.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, because I remember the girl I met at the church yesterday. We was talking. I had a great talk. She's like, "Do you read the Bible?" I said,
fuck. She goes, "What are your 10 Commandments?"
I said, "Fuck," because she said she'd been going for a year. I'm like, and she was like, "Do you read the Bible?" I said, "I'm like, damn, like I feel intimidated as fuck." I'm like, "No, I don't." Let's be honest. I'm like, "No, I don't." And I'm like, hopefully somewhere down the road I will. And you know, she didn't mind it at all, but it's more of a I felt so fucking intimidated, bro, by that.
For real.
Like, damn.
Are you gonna start like embedding those things like the?
But I'm not going to just look for a girl, bro. I'm going to.
No, I know, but I'm saying no, just
like, no, but just female. Like, damn,
but just in the sense.
I would love to connect with people.
No, because this is an interesting take because this is gonna lead into that at some point.
No, it's not. Whoever does it, like what?
Have you follow anybody from church? And I was good. Yo,
he recorded me.
Stupid. Yeah.
Oh,
he said this. Like, what's the second?
Show that in the camera. Show that in the camera. Show that in the camera. We're gonna zoom in on that. We're gonna zoom in on that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's funny. And to get because I want to get on Ty's topic because he said he wants to. What was your what you said to me earlier, Ty? But you said another word like I'm waiting. All right, so Ty's words were I think I want to get baptized. I'm like, bro, don't think, do it. And I told him come to church with me, 110%. Like I didn't. Don't get me wrong.
Just don't take shots before you
go. Don't take 3 shots before getting baptized.
And don't try to go to the club.
I cried on the drive. But don't get me wrong. Raul and keeping howling me to go to church for over a year. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't. Yeah. And again, to get on your topic was. That situation with me, it definitely made me want to go. But once I started, it's more of I just jumped into it. You know what I mean? Because I deeply wanted that relationship. So I just jumped into it. And because I jumped into it, it's more of I felt so like of an outcast. Bro, as soon as I walked, everybody's cheesing. How you doing?
Do you feel like, okay, an honest question right here.
I'm not used to being around that positive energy, bro.
Honest question. Do you feel like some of that stuff is fake? Like, do you ever feel like some people like fake? You know what I mean? Being nice. No, this is an honest question. No, seriously. That some people may fake like the sense of being nice, this and that. You know
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
know what I mean? Like
I thought about that. I'm like, yo.
No, this is an honest question because shit like that happens. Because at the end of the day, like,
ask it again. You didn't finish that, by the way. Not right
now.
Yo,
chill. Right. All right. So cause this motherfucker, bro.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no. So like I was saying, do you ever feel like that stuff is fake? The sense of people being generous, kind, this and that. Like some of it doesn't seem genuine. You know what I mean? Because that happens, bro. A lot of times you may be just oblivious or something, but stuff like that happen. You know what I mean? Because there might, like I've said to my mom, I've said this to like other people, like you can't just expect just because a church person, like there's a churchgoer, I bet you money there could be chances where a churchgoer is not there to help you out or whatever in the case may be, that a certain scenario happens and they're not there to help you, but then somebody else that you think is a bad person or drug dealer or whatever is there to go and help you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it could be circumstances like that.
I know what you mean. Like,
so don't just like.
You know what's funny? I've just cause like I'm be rich. We all some like real niggas, and I've walked in and like, yo, this nigga faking right now. I've thought about that shit. Like, what if like he goes home, he starts fucking pulling up pistols and shit and game.
No, not like that, but in the sense of like, they're like, oh, Izzy, we.
You get what I mean, though? Like,
no, that sounds stupid.
But you go based off what you said.
No,
bro,
but I'm saying more in the sense of genuineness. You know what I mean?
Like
let's say these people are coming up to you going, yo, we're super happy for you, proud of you, and then they go home and be like, that kid's gonna fucking leave in 2 weeks or something. So I'm being honest. Let's be honest. That shit could be real. You know what I mean? So it could be like, yo, this kid's about to leave in 2 weeks, or yo, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, right?
Yeah, but I don't.
But it might be shit like that where they're like just faking being nice and this and that. You know?
I don't think of it as that. I think of that genuine part being fake, just because they're inside the church. I feel that part's fake in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then it's like it's positive. It's a lot of positive. It's so much positivity. Like I don't know how much I could intake from that. It's hard because like I grew up on negative. Yeah. Being a lot of negative mindsets, and just walk into a church like again everybody's cheese and everybody's
Yeah, that's my question though. Do you ever feel like some people are faking it?
Of course, 100%.
Like they just put in like poker face.
I have a straight face. Hey.
No, I'm saying poker face in a sense of like is like where it might just be like just playing it. You know what I mean? Like
who am I to judge?
No, I'm saying though, but that's what I'm saying. Just in the scene
I think
itself.
that because my dark ass, yes, I think that a lot. Yeah. But like again, who am I to judge? Maybe maybe they are like that, and maybe they're not.
No, that's true.
But maybe, and again, these guys probably been going to vibe.
So to go into that, what we're saying, Ty, by the way, in a sense, just because let's just say you start going to church and stuff like that, doesn't mean that everything's gonna change. I feel like things you got to make sure start being implemented into your own life. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. I was telling him like before you go into that environment, you can't just jump in because at the end of the day, there might be things that may deter you from even staying there. Maybe people kind of it sounds more too convincing or just not your type of people and stuff like that might push you away and really make you be in tune with what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? So I feel like in that scenario, I feel like you gotta ease your way. Because at the end of the day, bro, everybody's life blueprint is different, he's just jumped in. For me, I was born into it. Like, in the sense of, like, that's the way I was raised, to go to church, this and that. Now I do it just willingly by myself, Mikey maybe is the same way as me. I mean, he maybe just got raised into it, going to church. You're saying you didn't have that, right? So in that sense, you could just start little things like going to a park and praying. It may be just meditating. It doesn't have to be on the religious aspect. That doesn't mean that you have to go to Izzy's church. You could go to some other church. You could be Pentecostal. You could be Jehovah's Witness. You could be Christian. You could be Catholic. You could be Muslim, whatever the case may be. But you got to find your own calling. And at the end of the day, you got to do it for your own self and what you feel good. Because you never know. What if you're going to Izzy's church and you're like, yo, these people are not my people. You can go to my church and be like, yo, this is not what I like and this is boring. You know what I mean? You could go to anywhere. So, find your own calling. You just got, at the end of the day, you got to do your own research and stuff like that. Because nothing's going to change just because you start going to somewhere or this and that. At the end of the day, you got to go to sleep and you got to be in your thoughts or whatever the case may be. So you may be happy or this and that, feeling a void for a couple of seconds, but then you go home and now you're in the shits because you're now in your head. Now you start overthinking whatever certain things. And now you're like, bro, I'm not really just, facing my thing. I'm just kind of pushing it away and feeling a void with just being, let's say, busy or being with this community or whatever the case might be. So like my best advice is take your time and just actually do your research on what you want to do, what you want to follow. Because at the end of the day, you going to church and taking these photos and doing these things isn't going to change a thing. You could go post on Instagram or talk about Jesus or God, but at the end of the day, that's not really going to change a thing if you're not actually embedding those things into yourself. You know what I mean? There's so many people that probably talk about God, post about this and that, say that this and that, but they're fucking sad as shit or they're fucking out here doing some stupid shit or whatever the case may be, He's spitting. Nah, but it's nah. But it's not because it's serious shit like that where I see a lot of people, you know what I mean, just kind of try to fill this this persona, you know what I mean, like, oh, this church this, or they talk too much about it in that sense. So I feel like genuine people, don't talk that talk. They actually do the walk, So I feel like in that sense, you gotta, do that stuff, So. No, I agree with him. It's no, not for real.
He just, that's a real. That's 3.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
That's 3. But I had a question for you. So Ty was talking about like how he wants to go to church because of mentally, and you know how I've been to church because of like a near death experience. Yeah. What do you think is the difference between
I think the only difference, I feel like there's no difference at the end
of
the day.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, like, I know it's yours, but I feel like those are just circumstantial. Those are just subjective based off of scenarios. You know what I mean? Like yours is because of a near-death experience. Yeah. His just because of mental. But at the end of the day, you guys are both looking for the same route. You know what I mean? Like you guys may be going through different doors because they're still ending up at the same area. You know what I mean? So that doesn't change as much. Like I said, it just depends on what you're going to do after you actually join. You know what I mean? Like, is it you're doing it just to get better on your mental health? And once your mental health is good, you're like, yo, fuck it, I'm not going to go anymore. You know what I mean? You got to stay to it. And the same thing with you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you may be going through certain traumas or triggers or this and that, and you feel like you're going to kind of, like, change from that. But are you going to stick through it? Are you going to change morally as a person you are? Because to put you on the spot, again, you know what I mean, from earlier, you have to make sure you're changing as a person as well than just going just because you're going. You know what I mean? Just because you go doesn't mean shit. Exactly. You could go to the gym and not fucking work out and just post a photo and it's like, whatever. You know what I mean? So at that point, it's like, okay, I'm going to church. I'm gonna start changing as a person. You know what I mean? I'm gonna, let's say, morally be better. I'm gonna be, you know, in a sense, more respectful to my parents, this and that. That's one of the commandments for like, let's say, for whatever. I think it's like first commandment. Like, you gotta honor your parents and both your parents. You know. So in that sense, are you being respectful to your parents? Are you showing love to the people around you? Are you helping open a door for an old person? You know what I mean? All these things are going to negate back to you at the end of the day. Just because you go to church and you just spend 2 hours or an hour there is not really doing anything. You know what I mean? As long as you're embedding all these things to you and actually doing it outside of church is where it really comes into play. Because you being in church one day 2 hours out of a week, bro, doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And anybody could just post about the church. Anybody could just, you know, babble about, I learned this and that. But are you really implementing it to yourself? At the end of the day, nobody's going to do none of these stuff for you. You know what I mean? At all. I almost cried. Yeah, shut up, bro. I'm the bro trying to fake a real and cry.
So, how long you been going to church for?
Since I've been, like, literally born, I think.
And, all right, I don't know, because you've been going for a while. Then, if that's the case.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm no guru, because I never jacked that shit. And honestly, I think everybody here could say I don't be posting about that shit.
No, you're right. You're 100%.
And that's the big.
I apologize if that makes you feel like, you know, like, why is this nigga posting? You know,
nah, I don't think it bothers me. Because at the end of the day, you're going.
Do it because, like, I've never, you know, been in that type of, like, environment before.
Yeah, I hear you.
I feel good about it, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
you know
I just think certain things don't need to get shined to light. Same thing if, like, let's just say this, for example. Let's say your scenario happened, your near-death experience.
Yeah.
I go to the hospital, and I'm over here posting, like, yo, I'm the first nigga to come go see him. I'm a real boy. You know what I mean? You don't need to do shit. You go see a homeless guy, you give $20. I'm not fucking recording, posting, yo, I'm giving this guy $20. What do you get out of that shit? You know what I mean? You're doing these stuff because you genuinely want to. You know what I mean? I feel like some things don't need to be put to light. Like I said, I go every Sunday, but I'm not posting about it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it really comes to what's people's intentions to why they do certain things. Is it because you want to hear somebody slide up and be like, yo, I didn't know you was a church goer, or now you feel like they're getting a different perspective on people. And some people just like that validation. Some people want to get, you know, I think that's fine, I guess. But, you know what I mean? It's really about the person's intentions. Like I said, there's probably a bunch of people that don't know that I go to church. And like I said, I don't talk to nobody about that stuff. I know I go every Sunday and I don't, you know what I mean, be like, yo, I'm doing this and that. The only reason you know is because you have to know my schedule sometimes.
I literally picked up SD from you while you.
Yeah, well, I was at fucking church. Yeah, literally.
The thing is, I feel like you think that way because you've been going for years, bro. Since
so it's like, it's definitely more regular for me as opposed to somebody
so you're
being
so regular, just like, all right, like I've been doing this.
Yeah.
Like who, like.
Yeah, but
no. But no, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong. I agree with you 110%. But then I feel like me getting baptized, like myself, is more of a very, very, very big step for me.
I agree.
And I wanted to share it, you know what I mean? More of not for them, for me though.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I feel like that's the time of age we're at too. You kind of want people to kind of know about your stuff, and maybe you may give some people like an idea, like, hey, you should do this too, this and that. But like I said, bro, just make sure intentions are always right. You don't want to just be in there just because, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just a pastime or whatever the case may be. Because at that point, to be brutally honest, like, you're just wasting your time. If you're just going and just kind of just wasting the 2 hours every week to just be there and just
be there posting.
Or not even posting, but just say just chilling in there. You know what I
mean? My step is to like really get to know the church community. That's my goal. And shit, I might even repost you one day.
Boy, no, but I think I know what you mean by get to know the church community. I just think you need to find yourself and the person you want to be, and what do you feel like your calling is, and not just in the sense of calling of what you got to do, but just your journey. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what you gotta do, because you're going right now, like you just said, you want to go to meet the church or to get closer to the church community. But I feel like you need to figure out like who you are, what's your plans in life, and what's your goals. You know what I mean? 'Cause I feel like that's gonna give you more clarity to life. You know?
Why the fuck you laughing,
nigga? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
I told him to get off his phone.
Oh, that.
I see you. Yeah. I don't know, because I'm saying you on camera. I want to know why the fuck you laughing.
Nah, that's fine. That don't matter, bro.
Future Batman? Future Batman?
Yeah.
Get you on the pod.
Nah, but like I said, what was I saying? What the fuck?
Yeah, because fucking Mike's
laughing. Nah, I forgot you.
Nah, I agree with you though, for sure. Like about posting.
Oh no, but I was just saying now. Like, what was I just saying now? What were we talking about?
You had the headphones on.
Don't ask
For real, yo.
I was so focused on his message, bro. This shit was so funny.
Damn, what was I talking about? Nah, I forgot what I was.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Nah, what was I talking about?
Let me see.
Oh, bro. Let me see. Oh hell no, you're stupid. My bad. Like I was telling you, bro. Like I was telling you, you're gonna. I remember now. I'm saying you're gonna find.
Shut the fuck up.
You should go to try to find yourself. You gotta go find yourself and find out what's your journey
like
in life.
As a, oh yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like that should be like your purpose for going to church and this and that, to find
myself.
Find yourself and find what's God's calling for you. You know what I mean? Like, is it you?
I feel like that comes in time, though.
No, of course. But I'm saying that should be the point of it. You know what I mean? It shouldn't. Yeah. That should be like kind of the intention. You know what I mean? To be a better person. You know what I mean? In general.
Oh, I want to, bro.
So that should be like the intention.
I want to be more like open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like a lot of
myself. You know, instead of like you coming up to me introducing, like, I want to come up to you and like, all right, hi, my name's Izzy type shit. You know what I mean?
That is good.
Like that's what I want.
I feel like that's gonna help you in the long run.
Intimidating in person.
That's gonna help you in the long run, bro. Trust me. Because like I'm not trying to be in that sense, trying to speak really too much on myself, but just a sense of the person I am. I feel like I always try to give good vibes and energy and stuff like that, and I feel like that affects me in a good way in the long term. You know what I mean? Like I've had questions of people saying stuff like, "Why are you always so happy?" or "Why are you always good vibes? Like you never have a bad day." This and that, but just in the sense of just persona. Not the persona I try to fill in, but that's just who I am. You know what I mean? So I never try to change that. Like I'm always gonna be the person that's gonna say what's up to people. All right, motherfucker. Yeah, come on, cuz.
Why y'all niggas
laughing? Y'all bugging.
Yo.
End the episode. We're done. We're done.
Why? Wait, I want to know why y'all laughing.
Pause it. Pause it.